What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Panther, and welcome your faces to my Q&A video for 200 subscribers. I got 200 subscribers recently. I gotta slow down, okay. Take a breath, man, take a breath. I got 200 subscribers recently, so last Saturday I posted a video saying that I am doing a Q&A, and you guys can ask me whatever questions you wanted to ask. I got a couple of good questions, so you know, you guys get to know me a little bit better, like a little more personally. And yeah, let's just kick this right off. So I have two questions right here, and they're kind of like the same questions. One of them isn't really a question. One of them's kind of like a statement, I guess, and then the other one is a question. So starting off right here with Fishy115 and then also Orion Fire, they are asking if I'm ever going to do a game with subscribers. Now, yes, I do actually want to plan on making like a subscriber video, or just like play with subscribers. Obviously I would make a video out of it too, but I do want to plan on doing that. I don't know if it would be zombies or if I want to do like an open lobby on, you know, one of the games and stuff. The only thing is I have to find a time where I'm free and where other people would also be free, so it would have to be like a Saturday, but so I don't know. I do want to plan on doing, you know, subscriber games and stuff like that. If there ever is a time when I'm good, follow me on Twitter, because that's where I will probably tweet it out, and I'll be like, hey y'all, I want to do subscriber games, so tweet me your gamer tags and I'll send you an invite, stuff like that. So if I ever do that, I want you guys to, like, you know, just put what console you're on your gamer tag and stuff, and then I'll kind of figure out what I want to do. But yeah, I definitely would love to do a subscriber game. I'd probably wait a little bit longer until maybe I'm at like 300 subs, just to make sure that there's enough people that I could actually do it at one time, because I don't want to, like, you know, say, hey, I'm gonna do a subscriber game and then only one guy is available. Like, that'd be cool for that one guy, but yeah, that's that. But anyways, that's enough of that. Let's move on to the next question, and this is coming from Orion Fire again. He says, also, I have a question. How do you make your videos? I've been trying to record from my Xbox, but I don't know how. Now, I know Xbox has like some way that you can record, like, I think 5 minutes of gameplay. I don't know, I haven't looked into that, but the way that I record is I use the Elgato HD 60 to record gameplay, and then I have OBS open up here on my computer, and I use that to record the face cam and stuff and add in like the cool overlays, and then I use Adobe Premiere to edit it all together and throw it in, and then I use Photoshop for my thumbnails. So for the Elgato, it's basically like this little small device. It's kind of like the size of my phone. It's basically like this size right here. It's like the size of my phone. Nothing crazy. But you take that, you plug in HDMI into the Xbox or the PlayStation, and then you take that HDMI and plug it into the Elgato, and then you take another HDMI that's leading from the Elgato into your monitor, so then you plug that in so you can see the gameplay, and then you have like a little USB cable that you plug into your computer over here, and then you use the software to record videos. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, I used the Elgato. But if you're looking for a way to record off of your Xbox, I'm pretty sure you can record up to like 5 minutes. Like, I think you double tap the home button or something, and then it starts recording, or maybe that's the way to record like the last 30 seconds. I don't know, man. You should definitely look into that though. If you're like really being like serious about making videos, then I would definitely highly suggest using an Elgato. You could probably get one of the original Elgatos, like just the Elgato HD, for probably like $70 now. Nothing too expensive. Or another cheap alternative would be the Roxio Game Capture HD Pro. I used to use that. I think you can get those for like $50 now. They're not anything really bad, and I used them before. And, I just wanted to switch to the Elgato just for the 60 frames a second, because that's cool, man. But yeah, that's basically how I make videos. So moving on to the next question. This one comes from King O'Riot, and he said, would you rather dogs or cats? I prefer cats. I'll be honest. I am a cat person. I have a cat. Here's a picture of my cat. She's freaking gorgeous. I don't know. I'm just a cat person. I guess it's because I'm more of a calm person, and dogs are really like high, jumpy, high energy and stuff, and I just kind of like to sit back, chillax, watch some TV, and just like snuggle up with my cat, like wrap her up in a blanket and stuff. And I don't know, man. I'm just a cat person. I think cats are not necessarily easier to take care of, but they're more lax, they're more chill. And I know you can like cuddle with dogs and stuff, but I mean, you know, I just prefer cats. I don't know. The next question comes from I'm gonna struggle with this, so I apologize. Vinicius Gameplay. Your name's on the screen, bud. So I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Vinicius. If I'm wrong, dude, like comment down below and like tell me like how to pronounce it and stuff, because like I'm sorry for fucking up your name that bad if I did. But he says, question, what is your favorite map on Zombies Black Ops 2 and why? Alright, Black Ops 2, my favorite map is Mob of the Dead. The reason I like Mob of the Dead so much is because, one, it's got a really cool wonder weapon. The Blundergat is great, and you can like have 4 different versions of it. You got the Blundergat, you got the Sweeper, you got the Acid Gat, and then you have the Vitriolic Withering. I mean, that's so cool. Like, that's 4 different wonder weapons all in one. Like, I think that's super cool. Brutus is also cool, but the main reason that I love Mob of the Dead so much is because it's basically all just what Zombies is. Like, Zombies is meant to be like that scary kind of like, you know, claustrophobic stuff where it's supposed to like kind of give you the heebie-jeebies, and that's what Mob of the Dead does. Like, it has that vibe of being in a prison, being close quarters. The music is absolutely great for that map. I just think it was like all around a perfect map. Like, obviously Origins is also really, really good too, but Mob of the Dead honestly takes the cake for me. I wouldn't say Mob of the Dead is the best map. I'd say the best map, of course, is Origins, but my favorite map is Mob of the Dead. Moving on, we have another question from Fishy115. He says, question, if you were the head of Treyarch or Infinity Ward, what changes would you make to Zombies? Good lord, this is such like, this doesn't seem like a difficult question, but it kind of is, because you have to like please the community and you have to do what you want. And like, thinking about this, I honestly give mad props to Treyarch and Infinity Ward for all that they do, because trying to think of what I would do is absolutely insane, and like the amount of effort that they have to put into like their maps and stuff, it's crazy. But what I would do is I would be less focused on the Easter egg, like the main oh shit, I just hit that. Like the main Easter egg of the map, I wouldn't have that be the focus of everything. I would make the gameplay be the focus of it, because I think for Treyarch at least, their main focus of Black Ops 3 was the Easter egg and the storyline, and that's cool and all. The story is great, but not many people are into the story. Like, compared to like, okay, take 100% of the people that play Zombies, only this much really care about the story. The rest of them are just there for the gameplay. And I mean, that's cool that they'll start to like understand the story, and like the Easter eggs and boss fights and stuff, those are cool too. But that should not be the focus of the map. The focus of the map should be gameplay. And honestly, I would kind of take Zombies back to the roots. I would make it more simple. I wouldn't complicate things. I mean, yes, there can be some complications to things, but let's take Derisendracht, for example. That was a pretty like basic map, I would say. It definitely reminded me of kind of like an older Black Ops 1 type map, because you didn't have to like go ham on everything. If you wanted to upgrade the bows, you could do that. If you didn't want to get the bows, that's cool, that's fine. You can survive just perfectly. Like, I think taking Zombies back to basics and not complicating things would bring back a lot of the fan base back. Because with Zombies, what it used to be was you could just play and play and play and keep going and keep going and keep going. Now with all the maps, I feel like you have to watch like 17,000 YouTube tutorials on what to do just to get past round 5. I think that's taking it a little bit too far and just making it a little bit more complicated. I know games have to change and start kind of complicating themselves in order to like keep up with the competition, but I think Zombies, since it isn't its own game, needs to kind of tone back just a little bit, just a little bit. Like, take the complication of Black Ops 3 and maybe tone it down to the complication of Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 2 was kind of still in that middle range where it was complicated enough where we could like, where the OG cool players could like understand it, but it was also easy enough to where the new players could kind of come in. Like I liked how there was a difference there. So Fishy115 has another question, and he goes, what got you into Zombies? Now, this is when Black Ops 1 was the main Call of Duty, and I went over to my best friend's house. It wasn't smooth, believe it or not. I do have more friends than just him. I know it's kind of hard to believe, even though he is my best friend. But my old best friend, I went over to his house, and he was like, yo, I got a new video game. And I'm like, oh, sick, what is it? And he's like, it's called Call of Duty Black Ops. And I'm like, oh, nice, I've heard of Call of Duty before. Like, that's awesome. And so what happened was he put the disc in his Xbox, and then we were just split screening on multiplayer. And I'm like, yo, this is so much fun. And then he's like, yeah, but there's this other weird thing, and it's called like Zombies and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I like Zombies. Zombies is cool. And so we start playing Zombies, and we go to Kino der Toten. And this, like, we were so scared. I kid you not. Like, it was one of the scariest things that I've like ever done. I don't know why we were so scared. And we made it to like round 4, and we were like, dude, this is so cool. Like, this is so much fun. So every time I went to his house, we just played zombies, tried to make it like past round 4. But then I was always like, man, this is like, zombies is really, really cool. Like, I really like it. And then Black Ops 2 was announced, and then I was like, oh, nice, awesome, Black Ops 2, sick. I like the campaign for Black Ops. I think this is gonna be like really cool. And then they released the trailer for Transit, and I was like, yo, this map looks sick. We can ride on a bus. We got these awesome, cool new weapons and stuff. Like, I was so hyped. So if it wasn't for my friend telling me to come over and play zombies, making it to round 4, struggling and being scared shitless, I wouldn't be into zombies. So yeah, that's my story of how I got into zombies. The next question comes from my boy Let's Stream ! And he says, question, what's your favorite zombies map? So if we're going back talking World at War, Black Ops, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3, honestly, I think my favorite map would actually probably have to be Kino, because that's where I started playing zombies. That's where everything kind of took off for me, and I would just love playing that map. Like, this was before I got Xbox Live, so I wasn't able to download any of the other maps, and I would just constantly play Kino and just keep going and going and going. That was my map. That was my favorite thing to do. Like, I would get home from school, I wouldn't do anything, I wouldn't do homework, I would just go and I would play Kino and try to get to a higher round every time. So honestly, I think just for like the nostalgia factor and how it's like how I got into zombies, I honestly think my favorite map of all time would probably have to be Kino. And the very last question we have comes from the 10134 crew, and he says, question, do you have a girlfriend? Yes, I do actually have a girlfriend. Surprise, believe it or not, your boy Panther, the nerd of me, somehow does have a girlfriend. And here's a picture of her. Right, she's pretty hot, right? Okay, all jokes aside, this is an actual picture of her. Okay, I'm done with that joke, but I really actually do have a girlfriend. I'm not going to show you guys a picture of her just for privacy reasons. She'd probably kick my ass if she knew that she was in this video, because I definitely would pick one of those uglier pictures of her, like one of those like really ugly like dog filter Snapchat things. I'd probably throw that in the video, but then she'd kill me and stuff. But I do have a girlfriend. Rest assured, your boy is going strong, and I can assure you, she is the most beautiful motherfucking girl you have ever seen in your life. And if any guy dare lay a hand on her, I will beat his ass. But yes, I do have a girlfriend. That was kind of a complicated answer. She's beautiful. I love her a lot. Yeah, that's my life. So thank you to everyone who submitted questions for this Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about me, getting a little personal, and I hope you guys just enjoyed. Did I say that? I already said that. I said that twice. Man, alright, I am so good at making videos. Definitely am the best. So, like I said, let's try to get to 300 subscribers so I can kind of, you know, start doing a subscriber games. And yeah, that's me. That's my Q&A. Thank you all so much for watching. My name has been Panther, and I will see you guys in the next one. I have issues, like a lot.